Hi, and welcome to Cellcrypt Shorts. My name is Simon Bransfield-Garth, and today we're going to talk about voice security in the enterprise. Now, many of you will be familiar with the idea of email security. In fact, email security has been around for about 10 years. But not so many of you, perhaps, will have thought quite so much about voice security. Well, voice these days is just another data service. And we believe that voice needs to be protected in exactly the same way as other data services that you may have in the enterprise. Some recent research suggests that nearly 80% of people discuss confidential matters routinely on mobile phone calls. And in fact, 64% of those polled in the United States discussed confidential information every single day. If you think about the sort of information that you talk about on mobile phones, clearly it's very similar to the sort of information you might communicate on an email. And therefore, it's important to have formal policies for securing that voice information, just in the same way as you would have for securing email information. Now, there's broadly two ways of doing that. One way is to have a secure network, but secure networks are very expensive and, frankly, quite difficult to prove. So the other way of doing it is to secure the phones themselves in order to secure the endpoints. And Cellcrypt creates a product which enables you to secure your phone network using standard mobile phones and without any alterations to your phone infrastructure. The Cellcrypt software is installed onto the standard mobile phone devices. These may be BlackBerry devices, they may be Nokia devices, or other leading mobile phone devices on the marketplace. The software enables you to have encrypted phone calls from one device to the other. And those phone calls travel across the open internet. Because the conversation is encrypted end to end from one phone to the other, it's perfectly okay to use an untrusted network in between the two calls. Because the internet, of course, is ubiquitous, that means these calls can occur anywhere in the world. So if you have executives who are traveling, you have individuals who are responsible for confidential information. Perhaps they work in an R&D lab. Perhaps they are sales staff, or people who are working perhaps at a wellhead operation in a mining environment. All of those sorts of people find the value of having the ability to add encrypted calling onto the standard functions of their mobile phone. So this is a technology that's been used in governments and been used in military for a long time. And we're now seeing increasing adoption in the enterprise, where enterprises need to protect their confidential information. So I hope you enjoyed this Cellcrypt short, and I look forward to introducing you to another one in the near future.